Hi, I'm Vanessa from SpeakEnglishWithVanessa.com. Are you ready to make some American pancakes and immerse yourself in English? Let's do it. Today I invite you to my home to make some pancakes with me and my 4-year-old son Theo. We're going to be mixing the ingredients, making the pancakes, and then we'll be sitting down at the table as a family and attempting to eat them together. It's a little bit chaotic. I have a 4-year-old and a 1.5-year-old. As you can imagine, meal times are a little bit chaotic, but that's daily life, and that's what I want to show you is real life English. All of the English that you hear while we're baking and while we're sitting at the table is what real American speakers use. So I hope that you'll be able to add that to your toolbox of English knowledge. And to help you never forget what you've learned, I've created a free PDF worksheet that you can download with the link in the description. This includes all of the vocabulary, the phrases, the pronunciation points, everything that you are about to learn in this lesson, you can download in the free PDF. Plus, you can answer Vanessa's challenge question at the bottom of the PDF. Click on the link in the description to download that PDF today. All right, are you ready to bake some pancakes with me? Well, first things first, we have to go to the chicken coop and collect the eggs. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. We got 4.
Whoa!
Nice. Ta-da!
Thank you, chickens. Oh, nice.
Look what you got.
Thank you, chickens.
Thank you, chickens.
What'd you say? Thank you, chickens.
Thank you, chickens.
Thank you, chickens. That's right.
You think they'll know it's a bowl?
Well, you can tell them. You think that would be helpful?
It's a bowl.
It is a bowl, yes. So today, Theo and I are going to be making pancakes. And the first step is I gotta turn on this skillet. It's called an electric griddle. Do you know what this is gonna be?
What?
Super hot.
Yeah. It's gonna be super hot.
Yep, so we gotta push it to the side. And I think I have all the ingredients for us. So let's look at our recipe. Mix the milk and vinegar. Do you know which one of these is milk and vinegar?
Milk and vinegar.
All right. Milk and vinegar. So we're gonna put it in the biggest bowl. We need 3/4 of a cup. Can you hold that out?
That's milk.
And we're actually gonna double our recipe, so we need 1.5 cups. Yep, that's milk. Hold it really tight, it's gonna be heavy. We're gonna fill it all the way up. All right. And then we're gonna do a little bit more, 1/2. We're gonna eyeball it. That means that we don't use the measuring cup perfectly. Okay, and the next thing it says vinegar. So we're gonna need this, it's a tablespoon. We're gonna have to use 4 of those. So can you help me count them?
1,
All right, hold it a little bit closer so it doesn't splash.
2, 3, 4.
All right, and now it says we have to set that aside because this is going to curdle.
Let's curl.
Curdle means that it's going to kind of become clumpy. Usually you don't want milk to become clumpy, but in pancakes, it's gonna make it great. It's gonna like ferment it a little
I
bit.
need to milk it.
Let's set that aside because we have another bowl we gotta fill. Are you ready? It says mix the eggs and, mix the dry ingredients. Okay, so we gotta mix the dry ingredients, which is flour.
Ready?
You wanna be the scooper? Oh, there's milk in there. Let me get a dry one for you.
I dumped it on there.
That's okay. Okay, let's use 2 full cups of flour. Good job leveling that off. Okay. All right, level it off before we use it. Okay. All right. Pancakes are very forgiving, so even if you have a little bit too much or not enough, then that's okay. Oh, you know what I realized we forgot?
What?
Dun, da, da. Your apron. I'll tie it.
Because you have an apron.
I have my apron, so I bet you can have an apron too. Here we go. All right, next is the baking soda and baking powder. This one we're going to use the tiny scoop. We're going to use 2 of those.
These? This?
Yeah, it's kind of clumpy in there, so can you smash up the clumps a little bit with that scooper? Kind of just smash in there. Yeah. Do you kind of have a funny feeling in your mouth when you use this?
What?
You can kind of taste it in the air. Blech. All right, yep, level it off. 1 more scoop. Okay, that will make 1 full. Okay, actually, I think, that's good. You're supposed to use baking powder and baking soda, and I only have baking soda, but I'm afraid to use too much of this because it will make the pancakes yucky. So let's just use that. All right, salt. We need 2 scoops of that too. Before we use it, I'm going to wipe this off, or maybe you can wipe it off, because it has some of that baking soda on it, which is really yucky. Yeah, let's go clean it off first.
That's enough?
That looks great. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, and then we have 1 more dry ingredient, and it's back here. Ooh, I feel it getting hot. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
All right, now we need some sugar. So let's use this bigger scoop. Can you dry it off a bit?
Put it in here.
We used that for vinegar, and we definitely don't want vinegar in our sugar. Ugh. Okay,
Is that enough?
that looks great. Can you get 2?
It's still wet.
It's a little bit wet. Yeah, that's okay. Could you get 2 scoops? That's 2 tablespoons. You know what? Freddie put some banana pieces on this griddle earlier before it was turned on. I can kind of smell them burning a little bit on there. Oh, I see it steaming too. Ooh. Okay, that's great. Is that the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do 2. That looks great. And
Can
now,
I try some sugar?
yeah, a little pinch.
This is so both of us can have some.
Oh, I don't really want any, but could you eat it over the bowl so we don't get ants? That's a dream come true for any kid right there. A pinch of sugar. You'll mix that up. Can you just wipe it on this towel?
Oh, ew.
We don't want to gross out our students too much.
Okay.
Well, usually it's not a good idea to lick your fingers when you're cooking. But you know what? You're only 4 years old. It's okay. If I did it, it probably would be not a good idea. There you go. Can you help stir that the rest of the way? And then we will go on.
You mix it with this, and I'll mix it with this.
Okay, now that one can kind of thwack the ingredients all over the place, like that. So let's use it really gently. Okay. It says the next thing is to mix. Oh, Freddie did get a bunch of stuff on here. Let's see if I can rinse it off. Ooh. Usually the griddle does not steam so much, but there's burnt banana on it. Yum. Okay, so what are we doing next? We did the milk and vinegar, the dry ingredients. Mix the egg and the butter into the milk. So let's set aside the dry ingredients. And let's check on our milk. Ooh, it's looking thick. So usually when you bake pancakes, you use buttermilk, which is already thick, but this is a good way to kind of make it at home. Ready?
Good.
Woo! Good save. All right, let's put those in here.
I don't
And we need one more.
Christmas. I don't.
Yeah. So all of our chickens lay slightly different colored eggs, all shades of brown, but one of them, the black copper marin, has really dark eggs like this, which is super cool. Some of them are really light and some of them are kind of medium. All right.
Could we do 3 eggs?
This is the kind of recipe where we can't add more eggs. Okay, now comes an important job. Oh, the butter. We gotta add the butter to this too. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna scrape the last bits out. And can you use that fork to break up the yolk in there?
This fork?
Yeah. I think this might be our most prepared cooking show because when we made broccoli cornbread muffins and when we made chocolate chip cookies, I had the ingredients all scattered around our kitchen in every place, but this time I put them all on the counter. All right, I think the next step after you mix this is to add the dry mixture to the wet mixture, but there's a special note in our recipe book.
Good.
It says don't over mix. Do you know what over mix means?
What?
It means mix it too much. Because if you mix it too much, you're gonna have rubbery pancakes, and we want fluffy pancakes. So I'm gonna pour this into here,
Have one?
just a little bit at a time. There you go. Okay, let's mix that in. I'm sure some professional bakers will be upset at us for using a fork because you're supposed to use other tools, but I like to use a fork. All right, go ahead. If you pour it a little bit closer to the bowl, then it won't explode like that. Okay. A little bit more, Chef Theo. All right. Usually recipes say mix just until combined. That means when all the ingredients are just combined and not afterwards, that's when you stop mixing. Okay, let's add all the rest. Even the bowl. Do you think this bowl would be tasty?
No. That's a little accident.
That was a little accident.
That's a big accident.
Well, you know what a big accident would be? If I dropped all of this on your head. That would be a super big accident. And then what would we teach our students? We teach them that to make pancakes, you dump it on your head? Oh my goodness. Is that flour?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's yummy.
Don't eat the flour like that. Do you think it's combined, Theo? Does that look good?
Mm-hmm.
I think it looks good. What do you guys think? This looks just combined. Okay, now it's time.
Your students know combined?
The word combined, what do you think the word combined means? Can we teach them?
Mm-hmm.
What's it mean?
I think so.
You want me to teach them?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It means till everything is mixed together. So I'm going to get a cup, but you know what? We're going to have to wash your hands before we make it
What?
because you're licking your hands.
What cup?
So let's take a little break.
What cup?
The cup measurement to scoop into here. So let's take a little break and wash your hands, and then we'll make the pancakes. That's the microphone. Don't touch that. All right, can you go to the bathroom really quick and wash your hands?
My sponge.
Here.
My sponge.
Okay, so
Papa.
we're back, and we're going to make the pancakes on the hot griddle. Okay.
Could you make snowflakes and stuff?
You want me to try to make shapes?
Like snowflakes.
How about I
or
try to make a snowman?
make a snowman?
Okay. All right, here we go. I'm going to make the head and the body. Oh boy. Oh boy. And then once we let it cook, we'll put some
That
chocolate
looks
chips
like
on
a
it.
snow angel.
Ooh. There's some videos of people online making really fantastically shaped pancakes, but I think they have a different type of batter. This batter makes really fluffy pancakes.
With glee.
Do you know how to tell when we should flip it over? Whoa! Cover your mouth. Baking. Oh, there you go. Baking with children is an exercise in teaching. Teaching many things. Cooking, patience, and hygiene. Oh, you know, those are special chocolate chips that were made in Asheville, where we live.
They were from, what's that called?
French Broad Chocolate Lounge. So it's this really amazing chocolate shop that
I'll put some in.
gets cocoa beans. You can put them on top. And they have a bean to bar factory, basically.
I want to try my chocolate for the afternoon smoothies.
You can try a couple pieces. And you can have chocolate bars, hot chocolate, sipping chocolate. And this is a kind of chocolate I got for
I think Daddy got it.
Daddy bought it for me, yep, for Mother's Day. And it's chai masala milk sipping chocolate. So you can melt this and make it into like drinkable chocolate. Or
Hot chocolate.
hot chocolate. So
Let's
good.
make this to our hot chocolate tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Well, we're pretty excited because tomorrow is going to be the first snow of winter. And at first they said we're only going to get this much. And then we looked this morning. Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
I'm putting them on the pancake.
Okay. And then they said this morning we're going to get this much, about 6 to 10 inches. And that's a lot for us where we live in North Carolina. So it's quite exciting. Okay, I think this one is ready. Let's check underneath. Looks good. Oh, that one's the perfect color. Okay.
I'll mix this up.
All right, that one's looking good too. That one's looking good. I think we're gonna try this giant chocolate chip one. Ready? All right. That one probably could use some more time. I am curious what's gonna happen with this snowman. Do you think I can flip him without him breaking?
Do you think?
I hope so. I'm not sure because these two parts might fall apart, but I'm gonna hold on to the spatula really well and we're gonna try.
That one probably will not break. That one you're holding now.
Oh, I kind of smushed it. Whoopsies.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. I don't want a lot for Christmas. I don't want a lot.
All right, I'm gonna give it a
I
try.
don't want a lot for Christmas.
Are you ready?
Don't tell me.
Can you count down? 3, 2.
Don't tell me what happens.
Oh, okay. Are you worried about your precious snowman? All right, I'm gonna try to use a little thing to help him get on. Here goes. Oh, I did it! Okay, now we just gotta wait a moment, and we are gonna put them on here and finish making these. And when Daddy comes back, we're gonna eat them.
But I want to eat one while he's done.
Maybe like one of these small ones. You can see if it's good. I bet it will be good.
I'll flip one.
Let's see if they're done. You want to peek under one? Peek under that one? I think I could go for just a moment longer because they're pretty thick and fluffy and looking great. But I have one other thing on the stove over here that I'm making for these.
Tell me.
It is a syrup. Now you can use regular maple syrup, that's fine too. But I'm also making a syrup with blueberries, raspberries.
I need syrup.
Blueberries, raspberries, and banana that Freddie cut up. That he burnt onto the skillet. All right, ready?
No, stop.
You gonna do it? Oh.
Where's that?
Let me get you your plate really quick. Oh, it's a lucky day we get so many chocolate chips in here. Usually we get like 10 chocolate chips and mix them into the batter, and it's kind of like a mystery which pancake will have chocolate chips. Maybe one will have 5, maybe one will have none. But this one has a lot. Maybe it's a special occasion.
Maybe
Alright.
it's a special occasion for Christmas. Maybe we're celebrating the day before snow.
The day before snow, Snow Eve. The eve of the first snow. That's right. We're celebrating that. Whoa, it's all gone. Tell me, how was it?
Well, I want another one.
Well, that's a good sign. I guess it was good. Let's check on your snowman. All right. He's so cute. Hi, Theo. Are you going to eat me? Aw, I think he needs some syrup. Do you think he needs some syrup? Yeah? Okay.
I'll put some syrup in Hayon.
Well, we have 3 different types of sweetener you can put on. Excuse me. You could put syrup, maple syrup from Vermont. Very exciting. Oh, it's from Canada. Or you could use my berry syrup. It has no sugar in it. It's just berries, so you could do both if you wanted. Or you could put
I'll do that and this.
Okay. Sounds like a
For
great plan.
ceremony.
All right. We're going to put it on his head?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a lot. Okay. Usually we're a little conservative with the syrup in our house, but I guess it's a special occasion. You're a licking machine today. All right, there you go. Can you wipe your hands off on this, Theo? Ooh. Yeah.
Yum.
I know it's yummy, but it's not a good idea when you bake or when you cook, especially when you cook food for other people.
We're not cooking it for other people.
Well, what about me? Am I going to eat it?
Are you?
Yeah. What about Daddy?
Daddy?
What about Freddie?
Yeah.
So that's other people. When you're making something only for you, that's when it's probably okay to like lick stuff. But if other people are going to eat it, they might not want you to lick it. We make pancakes maybe like once a month. And it's a special occasion, sometimes for breakfast, sometimes for brunch, sometimes for lunch like today, depending on how busy our morning was. All right, well, all our pancakes are done. Whoa, well, even yours because you ate it. And we're going to go sit down at the table with Daddy and eat them.
Now?
Now I just saw Daddy come back with Freddie. Let's go. So here we are with our pancakes.
Hooray!
Yay! Thank you, Theo, for helping me make these pancakes. We are going to put some goodies on them.
Thank you for making them, dears.
Dear.
There. Some of them have more chocolate chips than others.
Ooh, surprise chocolate
I
chips.
see them.
That's exciting.
This one has a lot. Yep. But while we're eating, I also have some questions to ask you guys.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I want some.
You want some, Freddie?
You want some questions?
In case you're wondering, yes, Freddie has a black eye. He fell and he hit a chair with his face.
If you can see it.
Yeah, so anyway, it's not syrup in his eye. It is a black eye. But it's getting better. This is day 2. So probably in 2 days.
It actually
will be
almost
gone.
looks worse
I know, it's getting black.
because it's getting darker.
Okay, I have a question. This is from a game called Table Topics, and we did this when Theo was 1.5. Okay, are you ready? My question is, what was your favorite game to play as a child?
Right now my favorite game is the Dinosaur Escape.
The Dinosaur
Dinosaur
Escape game?
Escape. Well,
Oh, right.
you are a child.
Yeah, so that's what he likes now.
Dino Escape.
What's
The
your
Dinosaur
favorite
Escape
game?
game?
You like the Dinosaur Escape game?
Yeah,
Freddie
okay.
likes it too.
What about you, hun? What was your favorite game as a kid?
I don't know for sure, but the game that just came to my mind was Twister.
Twister. Okay.
Remember Twister?
Yeah, so you put your hands down and you try to step
You
on the
spin a
stuff.
wheel and there's a color and you have to put your hand on the color or your foot. Isn't that called Twister?
Yeah, yeah. I kind of liked that game, but I feel like every time we played it, it was with people I didn't really want to play with.
Oh,
So I didn't really play it with like my best friends.
Well, I had 2 other siblings and a family of 3 kids that were our best friends, so we were all comfortable with each other.
Yeah, I think you should tell them about the alligator game. Don't give our kids any ideas.
Well, that's not an official game.
It doesn't have to be an official game.
The alligator game was when you stacked 2 mattresses on top of each other,
Oh boy.
and then the little kids get in between the mattresses and the big kids jump on top.
You want to do that? Well, Freddie, that's
You
the
need
microphone.
at
We
least
don't
6
touch that.
children though, so we
Oh,
don't
boy.
have enough.
Would you be a little kid inside the mattress, or would you be jumping on the mattress?
I would be jumping on the mattress and Fred would be in.
Okay, Freddie would be in it.
I was a middle child, so I got to be both in the mattresses and on top.
Oh boy. I think when I was little, my favorite game was just playing in the backyard, digging. Like, I think we dug in the backyard for half of my childhood. Which is
What
always
about
fun.
a real game,
How deep?
like a board game?
How
Ah,
deep
board
did?
game?
How deep did you dig?
Well, we dug lots and lots and lots of holes, shallow holes. I think my favorite official game was Uno.
Uno.
We played Uno all the time. And you know, Uno's a really great way to learn English too, because you've got numbers and letters
definitely.
and simple game. But
Very simple.
We used to play that at the swimming pool.
That's a good game. I think Theo might be
With our
ready for
friends.
Uno.
Yeah, I think we could play Uno.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Yeah, that's right. You can count a little bit in Spanish. All right, I have one other question. Are you ready?
Yep.
If you could have any view from your back porch, what would it be?
This one.
Yeah, this is your dream view?
No, that is pretty good.
This one.
Well, we did one time see a bear running in the neighbor's lawn. That's pretty special.
That's a good view.
Well, I already answered this in another video, but not this one. I would take like the ocean from a cliff.
Oh, so there'd be a cliff outside your door or somewhere out there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love ocean views from a high vantage point.
That would be nice. I think I would like,
I like that more than the beach.
oh yeah? I think I would still like the mountains. Like a big mountain view where it's like the mountains just open up in front of your window. But I don't want to be isolated. Like I still would like to live in a community. But maybe like a mountain community. What about you, Theo?
Well, you know,
Here you go.
we could have an ocean view from the back and a mountain view from the front.
Wow.
Who can make this happen?
What country
For
could
us?
make this happen? A lot of
Korea.
countries. Yeah, a lot of countries have mountains.
California, probably. Places in California
Oh yeah, lots of places have mountains.
and
What,
oceans.
what about you,
Lots of
Theo?
places have mountains.
Do you want to live near the beach or the mountains?
Thank you.
The tower.
Paper towel?
Beach.
The beach. We did have a good time at the beach this year, didn't we? All right, I have another question. Oh, what would you most like to do for someone if you had the money and time?
Share my water bottle.
Share your water bottle with Freddie.
If you had money and time, you'd share your water bottle with the world.
So Theo's New Year's resolution is to share his water bottle with Freddie, which he often doesn't like to do. But you said this year you're going to try to learn to be okay with it. Okay. That's very, very generous of you.
If I had all the money in the world and time
Yeah, what would you like to do for someone else?
for somebody else,
Maybe while you're
I would probably.
I'm done.
You're all
You're all
done?
done?
Yeah.
You want to just sit there, or do you want to go for a run?
You go play?
Come on.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
wipe your hands
Our
off.
kids go for a run around our house when they're done eating.
A lot of syrup on your fingers. You're all. You sure you're all done?
More syrup.
More syrup? No, you got enough syrup right there. You can dip your pancake in
Do you
it.
want to run with
Wanna
me
dip it?
or run by yourself?
Okay, he's gonna eat that.
Okay. Can
So
you do
yeah,
it,
I would
buddy?
probably
Stop.
start a bunch of schools, kind of like what Theo goes to.
Oh, like nature schools?
Nature schools, or even nature schools for kids who are not very little, like all the way through elementary. Better schools than we have now, because I think school, controversial take, I think most schools have kids.
Done.
You're done, okay. Uh-oh. I think most schools have kids sitting around too long. So,
Especially little kids.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem like the public schools are going to change anytime soon, at least in our country. So,
you would
I would
fund-
fund and yeah, but then I'd probably have to do a ton of research to really make sure that that's, exactly what kids that age need.
Well, I think that's a noble cause, though, because
It's a
usually
noble cause.
in the U.S., outdoor schools are pretty expensive, and a lot of people can't afford that.
Well,
But
they just barely exist.
there's not many of them, yeah. So if they were cheaper because they had an angel donor, Daniel,
Maybe just an angel.
maybe an angel, Daniel, then that would be nice. Yeah, I think if I had all the money and time in the world, I think I would add one more thing here. And power
Oh,
and influence.
President Vanessa. Please, America. You might be pretty well off, I think.
I don't know about that.
I'd vote for you.
Okay, well, thank you. You did vote for me. You married me.
That.
Freddie wants to water our plants with.
Go ahead, squeeze it.
All right, we took a little pause so our children can spray our ferns. Nothing better than kids in spray bottles. And I wanted to answer this question before we said goodbye. I feel like if I could help someone else and had all the money and time and power in the world, my first thought for this,
Oh, someone else. I thought it was like grander. Just one person?
well, it could be anyone else. You're spraying, Freddie?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to free North Korea.
Oh.
I was thinking about, like right now he's spraying. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to do it too
We
much,
we
Sam.
donate to a
It's
charity
probably
every
fine,
month
though.
that helps North Koreans who have escaped North Korea to kind of reintegrate into daily life wherever else they are. He's very into spraying.
Spray, spray, spray. It doesn't work unless you say spray.
That's the magic word. But anyway, I feel like that's a cause that's very close to my heart and I feel passionate about. So yes, I would like to help people in North Korea. That'd be awesome. Yeah, well, thank you so much for joining us today for our slightly hectic but
A normal
very normal
meal at our house.
making pancakes and children spraying plants while we try to eat.
Bye.
Bye!
Bye.
Well, thank you so much for learning English with us today. I know that our mealtime was a little bit chaotic, but that's okay. I appreciate you being willing to open your mind to learn real daily life English. Don't forget to click on the link in the description to download the free PDF worksheet so that you never forget what you've learned. You can also answer Vanessa's challenge question at the bottom of the PDF. There is a link in the description to download that now. And now I have a question for you. When you want to make a special breakfast, what do you make? For us, we like to make pancakes as a special breakfast, maybe about once a month. But what about for you? Let me know in the comments, and thank you so much for learning English with me. I will see you again next Friday for a new lesson here on my YouTube channel. Bye. All right, Thea, are you ready to make some pancakes?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna get our measurements. Do you think that Freddie's gonna be ready to help make pancakes soon?
Do you think what's after 1?
2?
He's gonna be 2 after he's 1?
Yes.
Maybe when he's 2 we could help.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But after 2?
3.
probably weighs 3 or 4.
Okay. You know, in the South where we live, some people make chicken and waffles. There's restaurants called Chicken and Waffles. And there was a restaurant I used to go to when I was in college called Gladys Knight's Chicken and Waffles. And you have a waffle, and they put fried chicken on it. You think that would be good? A lot of people think so. Personally, I think I like my waffles and my chicken separate. Maybe waffles for breakfast and chicken for lunch or dinner. But put them all together and it's a Southern delicacy.
The next step is to download the free PDF worksheet for this lesson. With this free PDF, you will master today's lesson and never forget what you have learned. You can be a confident English speaker. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for a free English lesson every Friday. Bye!